والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Allah Subhaanahu Wa Ta'ala, He's blessed the Ummah with Iman. He sent to us the Quran as a guidance and light for this Ummah. And who is the Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? This is every human being, every jinn kind. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was sent to all of them. The Ummah is not just the Muslims, but the Ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. These are all the mankind that have come and that are there since the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And so we have a duty as an Ummah that we are obedient to Allah. And not only we are obedient to Allah Subhaanahu Wa Ta'ala, but we call each other together to become close to Allah Subhaanahu Wa Ta'ala. And we have a duty to our brethren who are the Muslims of Iman. And we have a duty to the non-Muslims as well, to call them with love and affection to the deen of Allah. Allah Subhaanahu Wa Ta'ala said in the Quran, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته. Thou you who believe, fear Allah, the true feeling of Allah Subhaanahu Wa Ta'ala. Our Iman should be so sincere that we have committed and submitted ourselves totally to Allah Subhaanahu Wa Ta'ala. And Allah Ta'ala then said, وَلَا تَمُوتُنَّ إِلَّا وَأَنْتُمْ مُسْلِمُونَ. And do not die except you are the Muslimun, totally submitted to Allah Subhaanahu Wa Ta'ala. This means everything we do in our life, we should be preparing for our death. That when we will die, we are dying in a state of Islam. And here, do not die except you are the Muslimun. This means that do not die and come to the time when we are meeting Allah Subhaanahu Wa Ta'ala, except we are totally submitted to Allah Subhaanahu Wa Ta'ala. And what does that mean? This means we are submitted to the Quran and submitted to the Hadith, an example Sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. If we do so much work of the dunya, we sacrifice and we strive, but it's not in accordance with the Quran or the Hadith, an example of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam as he has instructed, then we are among the failures. So to be a successful people, we have to have made sure every step we are taking in life, is this what Allah Ta'ala wanted? Because this is what Allah is saying here. وَلَا تَمُوتُنَّ إِلَّا وَأَنْتُمْ مُسْلِمُونَ. That you must never allow that you are dying and the death has come to you, but you are Muslimun. And what does it mean here? It didn't say mu'minun. It said a Muslimun, that you are a Muslim who is submitted to our Creator Allah Subhaanahu Wa Ta'ala. And straight after this verse, what's the next thing that Allah Ta'ala said? وَاعْتَصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا وَلَا تَفَرَّقُوا. That you must hold tight to the rope of Allah Subhaanahu Wa Ta'ala. Jamia, together as a united people, you must hold tight to the deen of Allah, the Quran and Islam, and the teachings of Allah and the Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Jamia, together. This is the instruction of Allah Subhaanahu Wa Ta'ala. And then Allah Ta'ala says, وَلَا تَفَرَّقُوا. and do not be a divided people who thereafter you find all of them will be among the people of Jahannam. Because if we divide, this means in our heart there was a corruption or disobedience, and there was a lack of submission to the instruction of Allah Subhaanahu Wa Ta'ala. And if we are divided people, will Allah be happy? And if Allah is not happy with their people, the result will be they will be liable for the punishment of Allah Subhanahu Wa Ta'ala. So Allah very strictly has said, straight after talking about fearing Allah and straight after mentioning about death upon Islam, وَاعْتَصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا, the hold tight to the rope of Allah Subhanahu Wa Ta'ala together. وَلَا تَفَرَّقُوا, and do not be a divided people who are having enmity and jealousy, and they're in competition, that they are trying to harm one another, thinking thereafter I will be among those who are successful. We have to realize the one whom they have a true iman and understanding of Islam. These are those people who have understood Allah Subhanahu Wa Ta'ala, and they have loved for their brother what they love for themselves. Just like Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى يحب لأخيه ما يحب لنفسه, that none of you can truly believe until you love for your brother what you love for yourself. This means what you want for yourself, you have to love it for your brother as well. If you are competing with them, or you want to make them fall so they are among the losers, and then you become among the winners, you have failed and your iman is incomplete. And even this trait will take you to the path of the disbelief. So my brothers, if we are the true mu'minun, we have to have the love for our brother what we love for ourselves. We have to desire for them what we desire for ourselves. And we have to promote them more than we want to promote ourselves. Because Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, لا يؤمن أحدكم, that none of you can truly believe. لا يؤمن means no iman. This means your iman will be incomplete until you have a love for your brother what you love for yourself. But you find actually that this is the quality of insan, that they are a people who are like the animals in the jungle. They will only want to fight with one another and be in competition, and they will want to destroy the other person. So they become among those who are the successful winners, thinking that I have won, and so now I am the successful person. But they're a failure because they haven't loved for their brother what they should have loved for them, that which they love for themselves. So if we have failed, then our iman has become harmed and even has become destroyed as well. This is what the Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is saying to us. And Imam Shafi'i Rahmatullahi Alayhi, in his Diwan, he has talked extensively about the corruption of other people. And he's given many warnings about how the people are. In one poem, Imam Shafi'i, he has said, إني صحبت أناسا ما لهم عداد وكنت أحسب أني قد ملأت يدي. That he said, I have made so many friends of the world. صحبت أناسا, I made companionship with so many people. ما لهم عداد, that you can't even count them. So many. وَكُنْتُ أَحْسَبُ أَنِّي قَدْ مَلَأْتُ يَدِي. And he said, I thought now that I am the most lucky of all the people. Never I could want more people or find more people. I know so many people. I have the most friends of all. لَمَّا بَلَوْتُ أَخِلَّائِي وَجَدْتُهُمْ كالدهر في الغدر لم يبقوا على أحد. He said that when I had tested the people to find out how needy they are. All these friends I have, he said, "Lamma balawtu akhillai." All these lovely people, they speak so nicely, they sit with you to eat your food and invite you to their home and spend time to talk and chat with you. He said, when I tested these people to find out how needy they are at the time of a need, or just observing how they are, وَجَدْتُهُمْ كَالدَّهْرِ فِي الْغَدَرِ لَمْ يُبْقُوا عَلَىٰ أَحَدٍ. He said, I found these people, they were just like the weather. And maybe we can add the British weather. Because he said they were like the weather, how the weather changed from morning till evening. One time it's rainy, all of a sudden sunny, after sunny become cloudy, and then the thunderstorm strikes. He said, I found that the people of this dunya, I have befriended them and shown them loyalty and love, but I found them just like the weather, that they will not, not a single person they will leave, but they are like the lions and the animals of the jungle and the zoo. They want to eat everyone up for their own desire and for their own needs and their own intentions. So then he explained, إِنْ غِبْتُ عَلَهُمْ فَشَرُّ النَّاسِ يَشْتُمُنِي وَإِنْ مَرِضْتُ فَخَيْرُ النَّاسِ لَمْ يَعُودِي. That when I'm absent from these people, my beloved dear so-called friends, he found in my absence that the worst of those people, they would begin to speak bad about me and swear about me. He's this type of person, he's like this type of person. That even your friend, you will never be safe in their tongue. He said, وَإِنَّ مَرِضْتُ فَخَيْرُ النَّاسِ لَمْ يَعُودِي. And that when I am unwell, even the best of the people, they will never come to visit you. Even your friends, they are so dear to you and good. But even the best of the people in the iman and so-called taqwa, that when I am unwell, you'll never even find them come to visit you. This is how the people have become now with social media. Someone they are unwell, they will just use their media to thereafter send the information to the people. How are you? You are not well? Ask them a big dua. They do copy paste in Google. It's a dua, inshallah, Allah make you better. The true mu'min and Islam has taught to us that if someone they are unwell or someone they have some problem, we should go to them and visit them and show them support as well. This is how the eye has a function and the heart has a function, and when you will visit that person, you will see their situation and then you will do dua for them and your heart will have that connection. But when you are just sending message from far away, may Allah make you better, and here's a long dua, read it every morning, even 4 times, inshallah become better. This is a no eye connection and no heart relationship. So this means that actually Islam has come to show to us the real qualities of Iman and Islam. Just like in a hadith, Ali radiyallahu ta'ala anhu said, سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول. Ali radiyallahu ta'ala anhu said, he heard Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam say, ما من مسلم يعود مسلما قدوة إلا صلى عليه 70,000 ملك حتى يمسيا. That there's no Muslim that they will visit and do iyadah of another Muslim when they are unwell, except 70,000 angels will do dua for this person because they have visited them. And he says if they visit them in the morning, qudwatan, that until the evening, 70,000 angels of Allah will continuously do dua for that person. SubhanAllah. But we don't desire to visit because we want to send a message, because we are so busy with the dunya, engrossed and captured in this world of distraction, with the fitna and fasad. And then Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, وَإِنْ عَادَهُ عَشِيَّةً إِلَّا صَلَّى عَلَيْهِ 70,000 مَلَكٍ حَتَّى يُصْبِحَ. If this Muslim was to visit his Muslim brother, they are unwell in the evening time, then 70,000 angels of Allah will do dua for this person until the morning. وَكَانَ لَهُ خَرِيفٌ فِي الْجَنَّةِ. And for this action of visiting his Muslim brother, having sympathy and going to visit him and show support and love, his care and affection, for this one in paradise, he will have his good share of the fruits of Jannah. This is how great the reward of this is. And this is how we should be looking to get this one. Someone unwell, who want to go and visit the people? To now the people haven't got the time and they haven't even got the interest, even though Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam has shown to us 70,000 angels will continuously do dua for this person, either from the morning till the evening or the evening until the morning. And how we are, if we find that Peer Sahib somewhere, Buzurg Sahib, we will travel so far, Mulana, Hasrat and Peer Sahib do dua for them. We want to get dua from them. And here, for one amal pleasing to Allah Subhaana Wa Ta'ala, 70,000 angels are doing dua for them. But yet we don't look for this one. This is why we have to make our iman so strong. We have iman and look for these rewards and mercies and blessings of Allah Subhanahu Wa Ta'ala. But the Muslim, they don't do this. Allah gave to us so many weapons. These are the weapons to protect ourselves and destroy anyone who will harm us. But these things are the hidden, unseen weapons of Allah Subhanahu Wa Ta'ala. He's placed it in the hands of the mu'minun, but they have dropped them and left it on the side. Why we wonder the Ummah is a failure everywhere. Small a'mal of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, these tiny a'mal are like the mountains on the day of judgment and for our protection in the dunya as well. In a hadith, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has said, Man akala fi fasa'atin thumma lahisaha, that whoever they will eat in a plate or container, after they've eaten, they will lick that plate clean. They clean their plate. Istaghfarat lahu al-qasa, for licking this plate clean. Now the plate will do dua of istighfar for that person. Subhanallah. Just by cleaning the plate does dua for the person. Ya Allah, I do dua for you. And what dua? Another narration has explained as well. That for cleaning the plate will do dua for this person. أعتقك الله من النار كما أعتقتني من الشيطان. That may Allah Ta'ala protect you from the fire of Jahannam, just like you have protected me from the Shaytaan. Imagine the plate doing dua. You see, even the insan, the ma'soom, you won't find now. After Anbiya, are they ma'soom? Even children ma'soom, they do a shararat. Has the plate done any shararat or any sin? And this plate, creation of Allah Subhanahu Wa Ta'ala, will do dua for the person. How acceptable would this dua be? By the guna kare, then we think that the dua, we don't know, accepted, not accepted. We have hope only. But when the plate does dua, how can we even have any doubt? This is never committed sin. And this is the statement of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, inspiration of Allah Subhanahu Wa Ta'ala, that this plate will do dua for this person, istighfar for him, and seeking for the blessings over this person. So may Allah Ta'ala make us realize the blessings and rewards of action on every part of the deen of Allah and the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So, visiting ill people, this is a great duty for the Muslims, and a way of Allah Ta'ala wanting to make the people understand how we have to be united people, and our hearts should be a people who love each other, not to have hasad, jealousy, competition, envy, hatred, and want to become above everyone else. This is not Islam at all. This is the way of the non-believers. Competition. This is how the whole education system is competitive. Who can come best? Why? So you become the best. But in Islam, you want to become the best, so we all be the best, but we'll go together into Jannah. We don't want to outrule anyone. Islam has come for only submission to Allah Subhanahu Wa Ta'ala, and loving is for everyone. This is very important that now the education system, this has wired the psychological thinking of the people for competition. So they become among the winners and the superior, best people, elite people, and the others below can be then controlled. This is how the world is functioning today. But Islam has come to show this is not how it should be. There should be mutual love and true equality. The people today blabbering about equality, those same hypocrites are the ones who are taking advantage of the poor countries. The same people in their lands talking about equality are the ones whom they are oppressing the other people and taking advantage of. How is this equality? This is a complete hypocrisy. May Allah Subhanahu Wa Ta'ala make us realize the haqq from the batil and recognize the people of the truth and the people of the hypocrisy and falsehood. Because then we can protect ourselves and hold tight to the people of righteousness. So this poem Imam Shafi'i said here, that when I am absent, they speak bad about me. And when I am ill, they will not even visit me. And then he said, وَإِنْ رَأَوْنِي بِخَيْرٍ سَاءَهُمْ فَرَحِي وَإِنْ رَأَوْنِي بِشَرٍ سَرَّهُمْ نَكَدِي. That he found with all these friends, he has so many friends. He found that these people, when they see me happy with something, that something going really well, bi khairin, any khair, whether he has done good somewhere or something good has come to him, he's happy with something. He said that at this time he found that this happiness, sa'ahum farahi, this happiness was the cause of their unhappiness. And when they saw me bi sharrin, I'm unhappy with something bad happened, sarrahum nakadi, it was this unhappiness of mine, I found them really happy and contented. So this, my brothers, is a very big problem and a deep issue for all mankind. That whenever we will hear someone got bad news, if we hear something, it could be the worst bad news. May Allah Ta'ala protect us from the bad news. But when we hear this, the people are almost by default, they become happy. Even they will cry and they will say 100 words of sadness to support them and share their sadness and show sympathy. This is the Shaytaan, how he has infiltrated the blood of the people. That in their heart, I tell you brothers, look deeply, the people become happy inside that he is unhappy. He has lost this. He is unsuccessful. This great calamity has befallen him. They become really happy. We have to now go and think for 1 hour on this point. I tell you, this is every person. The biggest awliya down to the floor of all the people. This is almost default. When the heart, you hear the bad news, whatever expression and words will come, Shaytaan make the heart become happy. Because why? He want to make sure this verse of Allah is not acted upon. وَاعْتَصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا وَلَا تَفَرَّقُوا. That to make them a divided people and not united, we have to make their hearts divided. So my brothers, if we want to be a people who are safe, if we want to be a people who are united, and they are acting upon the verse of Quran, instruction of Allah Subhanahu Wa Ta'ala, and the effort and teaching of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, we must submit our heart totally to Allah and complete our iman by making sure we love for our brethren exactly what we love for ourselves. This is how we have to make every situation for the right way. Otherwise, you see, the people, they twist the thing. Now what happens is the good thing, we color it with the gold paint and make it look so excellent and valuable. And the good thing, we will tarnish it and make it look like it's the bad thing. This is how the trickery happens. This is why Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, من كان يؤمن بالله واليوم الآخر فَلْيَقُلْ خَيْرًا أَوْ لِيَسْكُتْ. That whoever has true iman in Allah Subhanahu Wa Ta'ala, in the day of judgment, then either speak the good word or be quiet. Don't be a person who just speak what they desire when they say. We have to think, what am I saying? Is it a good thing? If it's not, leave this one. Don't just keep on going. Calculate what you are saying. وَمَيِّزَ كَلَامَكَ قَبَلَ الْكَلَامِ فَإِنَّ لِكُلِّ كَلَامٍ جَوَابًا. That calculate every word you utter from your tongue, because every word you will say, there will be a consequence of this one. Don't be a dumb, foolish people who are just doing anything. I think this is a good thing, I will do this one. I think this is a wonderful, Allah is going to be happy I'm doing this one. This is the foolish people who have not understood Quran and Hadith. We have to be a people calculating and thinking very carefully. But is this really what Allah wants from us? This is why Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has given us the teaching of a hadith, the detailed explanations of the Quran, so that we can understand everything fully and be a people of truthfulness and righteousness. There's a story of a king, and he said in the story explained कि बादशाह है दरख्वाह बदीद कि तमाम दंदहा है उफ़ताद अंद. That in this time, this king, he saw a dream. He's sleeping, he saw a dream. And in this dream, he saw all his teeth falling out. So he saw his teeth falling out, he became really worried. What does this dream mean? منجم نرى طلبيد وتعبير آخها بقرسيد. So he called the interpreter that come and tell me what this dream means. And when he had come, he heard that he saw all his teeth falling out. So he said to him, गुफ्त कि हमें औलाद अकारिब बादशाह रूबरोए बादशाह खाहंद मुर्द. That all the children of this king, they will die before him. This is what they're dreaming. बादशाह dar khasham shud. So now the king became really angry. What are you saying? All my kids, they're going to die before me. And he put this interpreter in the prison. This type of people we don't want to know. And then so now the king had called the other interpreter. Come, I've seen this dream. I need to know his meaning. And now he become worried, because the dream has the one meaning. So he so no sure worry. You know the first guy in prison now. So then he very carefully thought of his word. He said, he said, oh king, you are going to live more longer than all your children. He became so happy. He gave him a big present, and that this is the type of people we want to have. So you can see now, just by how the word it is turned, the entire table has turned. So may Allah Subhaanahu Wa Ta'ala make us among the people who hold tight to righteousness, and we hold tight to the truth. And we be very careful of the Shaytaan and the people who disguise themselves. There are always, we have to remember all the time that the fitna, it will happen, and the people of Shaytaan who he has managed to capture under his power, he will send these people in disguise, and they will come and they will cause all type of corruption. We will not even imagine this one. That's why even we know about Masjid Ad-Diraar. Allah Subhaanahu Wa Ta'ala in the Quran has explained to us about the story of Masjid Ad-Diraar. We haven't got time for that story today. But this story was how the people made a mosque. The Rasul and the Muslims in Quba, they had a very simple setup. And other people came to destroy them. And what did they do? Allah in the Quran revealed about Masjid Ad-Diraar that they had come and they made another mosque somewhere else nearby. And they made lovely explanation. We've made this mosque with this intention, and this intention for the old people is near for them, and the weak people is going to be easy for them. And the Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was going for Tabuk, and what happened? At this time they said, Ya Rasulullah, come and pray in this mosque. Because they want to establish that the Prophet of Allah prayed in this place, but this was the place of fitna. And Allah Ta'ala had forbidden Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam that you will never enter this place. Why is this one? Because that other place they have made, it was a place of worship. But it was a place to divide the Muslims and destroy their unity and the strength of the Ummah and bring them to the path of destruction. But they disguised it in the most sweetest of words, that anyone, they will never understand this, but they will only think these are like angels descending from the heavens. So my brothers, we have to be really pleased with the deen of Allah, and whatever our situation is, never become a greedy people. Have you found today any united people in this one country, United Kingdom? Tell me one place where all the ulama, all the Muslims are together. Everyone is divided. So my brothers, the main thing I want us to understand today is how unity is the instruction of Allah Subhaana Wa Ta'ala. Now 10 years we are working in this area. Walhamdulillah, 10 years we are all united. There's a Bengali here, to African, to Pakistani, to Hindustani, to every type of people. Arab and Ajam, they are all together here. And Alhamdulillah, I mentioned last week, we have today good news that there's a building we have now obtained for lease. So this building, inshallah, we will establish the 5 times Salah. We had this in 2019, and then the coronavirus comes. We didn't use it, so we lost that place. And now, Allah Ta'ala has given us a second opportunity. Because this place to become available, this is not easy. Places go for long lease, 20 years. So Allah Ta'ala has given us a second chance that now again we can go there and pray 5 times Salah. And I tell you the first time, what happened? 2 things. Number 1, very few people come. Number 2, the reason why, everyone looking for Taj Mahal or Lal Qila, or they want to have the Eiffel Tower here in Harold Hill. This is not our purpose. All these golden domes and marble flooring, the mosques have a failure, I've said before. And it's not our duty and responsibility. It's against Islam. We are not allowed to decorate the mosque like this. Until we are an Ummah who has provided all the obligatory needs, we cannot do this. Haram. All these are mosques, they are decorated mosques, it's failure. I tell you, this is against Islam totally. Because we have to provide the free Islamic education for all the children. Have we done this one? Can't afford it. And the parent who can't afford the education, they have to go to the kafir system. So they're going there for kafir system to learn, and we are decorating golden dome. Tell me, even Aql, forget any Quran hadith now. Does it make sense? So, what happened when we got the other place? Everyone saying, Ye kya hai? Namaz? They're looking for a big, detached, freehold building. When we go to our grave, Allah is not going to ask how many golden bricks you laid. Allah want to see how many sajda you've done to Allah Ta'ala. We have to make intention, inshallah, we'll be there for Fajr, and Dhuhr, and Asr, Maghrib, and Isha. If we are working daytime, we come home, we should be coming out of our home and going to pray. You know, the men at home with the women all the time, headache for them and destruction for the men. Allah made it a reason why men, you go out of your house to the mosque and meet the other men there and leave the women alone. There's a big hikmah here. All the ahkam of Islam have too much hikmah. And one reason why is a failure today, men at home all the time. Bibi parishan mein nikalta nahi hai, and he's also doesn't go to the mosque. I don't want to go home and rest at home and enjoy. So my brothers, inshallah, we get this place. We have to now make intention mentally and emotionally prepare ourselves that we will go and pray in this place, inshallah. Because we don't do it for building. We do it that I have prayed my salah in jama'ah, Allah happy, I get reward, I get dua of the angels, and inshallah protection from nar. When I go to my grave, I can say to Allah, there was a place and I had prayed there. This is a very simple religion. We complicate it. If someone says to you, you have to make a bathroom, you make a simple bathroom. When you start saying you have to have automatic heating system and golden design and imported tiles from Germany, you've complicated it. Who will require this one? You go bathroom, you do a stint and you get out of that place. Job done. So we are complicating our religion. When we have this place, inshallah, we have alhamdulillah, all of us should be so happy that we have a place to pray. We go there and we do our salah. Everyone make inshallah intention. Another thing is that this is a one step towards us obtaining our own mosque. When that will come, we don't know. But the final thing I want us to understand from today's bayan is that we have to be a united people. Shaytaan will come straight away. You know these elan, I give it last minute. I don't tell people a month before. Because the Shaytaan come and he making the heart the problem, like I said before. Oh, it's really bad. We're going to pay so much money lease, rent, and it's a small place, and we can get a bigger place, and I have to wake up now, and all shaitani things going to start happening in the heart, turning away. We have to be the warrior. And part of shaitan is not only us. He will make the people talk to each other, and he will make the people become divided people. And he will as well make group. I had one brother come, very lovely brother, Turkish. I don't know where he's not here. I want to see him again, I haven't been able to meet. He said to me, I want to make a Turkish place, madrasa, for Turkish teachers. I'm completely against this, because we never sat to talk. But your Turkish children sent to our madrasa and give us Turkish teacher who teach them. But be united people. So my brothers are in now, but just say, never allow ourselves to differ from the Quran verse and become divided. If there were two imams in this area, we had other imams, tell me if there are, and they are also doing the work of deen, making their own thing, I would say maybe okay, imams are there and here, there's something to talk. But you have to realize we are one people, one imam, one ummah, and one people, one mosque. If we divide, my brothers, we will become a broken, failed people. And then the Shaytaan groups will come. The people, Qadiani and all Taha people, they will come and they will make their group. The Turkish and the Bengali and the Pakistani and every people make their own mosque. And we will be a Howard Hill replica of the rest of the world. We have to be an example for the world. And we have to show how the unity is. And if anything comes to break this one, you have a port of call. A port where you have to go back to and ask that now, what do we do in this situation? Come and speak to me about this one. Don't just go with the khabar and Chinese whisper. Anyway, we'll talk more next week inshallah. May Allah Ta'ala give us tawfiq, we hold steadfast in the deen. Allah make us die with Islam and Iman. And Allah Ta'ala, as long as we are living till our death, keep us a united people. So we leave a legacy for our children, and they remain united as well with the deen of Allah Subhanahu Wa Ta'ala. Wa akhir da'wana, and alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.